Okay, so we're back here. Yeah, we're still doing this because I have to complete the hyperspace research. This is part 2 of the post-game for Legend Z-A Mega Dimension. We need to get this done in order for us to tackle, well, the rest. Because let me tell you, it's going to be a doozy and a half. Before we begin, I would like to say that if you enjoyed this, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I always say this at the end of every video, and I gotta say it again here because let's face it, it's not like you guys will listen. I always do this, but what can you do? To my 46,175 subscribers, if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube, hitting that subscribe button helps a lot. Given with what YouTube's doing, it's only gonna get much worse from here, believe me. The watch time for the month of December is an improvement, but who's to say that improvement ain't gonna mean anything come January? 68% of our watch time has been from non-subscribers. The rest, you already know. If you watch my stuff and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. This takes 2 seconds of your time, and plus it helps me out. Considering that Social Blade marked my channel as a C-, I have every reason to be upset. Also, for $5 a month, you can become a channel member. We only have 2 members, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. Because if we end up having no members left, I'm just backing it up and saying I'm done. Besides, I do all I can to make sure you guys are happy, but it ain't gonna make things any easier for any of us. Seriously, it isn't. So I hope you guys are there for me since, well, YouTube ain't gonna get any better. So anyway, let's continue on. You know, I have a habit of pressing that. And now we gotta move on to Gulpin and Swalot. And then it's hyperspace battles. Believe me, it's going to be fun. Honestly, let me just make one more donut. I need to make at least one more donut. But I want to at least make one that gives me plenty. I need to save those. And then you add a grappa. Besides, my team can handle anything. Very nice. We got a 3-star protective Oran chocolate donut. Let's make a different donut this time. That'll do. 72 will do it nicely. Very nice. You got a move-tastic Oran curry donut. I think that'll do it for now. We got what we need. And now we gotta get to work. Because time is legitimately not on our side. To Area 16. Alright, we've arrived in Area 16. And our journey is gonna lead us right here. Only gives you 3 minutes, but here it only gives you, like, not a whole lot. I swear, these post-game trials are gonna be nuts. But I gotta do this in order for me to make sure I'm at, like, I don't know, 170,000? Oh, crap. I did not expect these guys to show up. Really? Seriously, how do you start this off by getting nearly dead by a Whirlipede? Now we gotta catch one more Pokemon, destroy 7 floating Pokeballs, and then deal with the Trubbish. Alright, Greninja. Ice Beam. Very good. Hello, what have we here? Nice. Scolipede. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns today. Seriously, we're finding all these big ones. That's not good. Okay, time to bring on the Mega Evolution. Let's make a Tremor. So you're the one. Yep, it's mad. I did not expect a Whirlipede to show up. And you need to catch now 2 Trubbish. Well, that was easy. Here come the Swalot. Yeah, we'll let you live for now. You're not who I'm after. Now we gotta find Trubbish. Rock Smash. Nice. Not bad so far. I know for a fact that it's up here. That did it. So that's it. Okay. That's it. Can you stop that? Okay, finally. Now where's the bonus ball? Let me take the high road. Might be better. Gotta find the bonus ball fast. Seriously, these guys are the worst. Guess we're not gonna get it after all. Figures. Psychic, now! Alright! Right at the nick of time. Good work, Gardevoir. We need to gather up more donuts. That did it. Hyperapon, Payapa, and Colbur. Okay, that's time for us to do battle. Battle's all I'm good at, after all. No, it's in here. And there are so many. I'll have to go around in order to do this. Really? You put it in this position? Just wow. Fine, let's do this. 4 minutes. It gets grating after a while. Guys, it's time to get ourselves to work. We have to defeat unaware opponents in one hit. It's gonna make it so much easier. There's a reason I kind of like doing these. Plus, the rewards they give you is absolutely nuts. You bring out this thing? This thing was so annoying not for me not to catch. Thankfully, no alpha Pokemon to contend with. And plus, I get to complete these no sweat. Now you're bringing up Blastoise. Gotta love my job. Just 2 left. Nah, what the hell? Let's go. Okay, Ampharos. Yeah, I kinda Knew that they would do this. Not nice. $50,000. Oh, that's perfect. There you go. Seriously, why are these teams always packing weak types? That takes care of that. Now to find the bonus ball. Thankfully, there aren't any other trainers I can contend with right now. If I can head above ground, it might be easier. Or not. It's right there. Don't worry, we're done here after this. We're already at 49,000. Seriously, why is it so hard to catch a Dondozo? Water up? Nah, I'll pass. Wait, the bonus ball's right where the exit. Why would it be there? Either way, I got what I came for. Let's get out of here. I need to get more berries. Yeah, we're done here, so let's go. Alright, with that done, let's move on to the next. Fire, then fighting. If this keeps up, I should have everything done. I hope. Because there's like so much more I need to complete. Yeah, we'll just take the shortcut to Area 14. Alright, we've arrived. And it's about to be sundown pretty soon. Sun's about to set and night's about to fall. Yeah, 6 minutes. That should be enough. Hopefully this means I can be able to complete everything. Yep. 9,000. I should have more than enough. Defeat 7 trainers. That's not so bad. Ah. Fine. Let's go. Really? You're bringing out the big guns now? Yeah, they're all fire types, so I'm gonna need water. And a little bit of coffee to sober up. Yeah, there really isn't that much. I could just fly through it, but nah. What's up? Even with all that damage. What the hell, Excadrill? Why didn't you attack? Okay. Now Pyroar. No, I'm not dealing with this right now. Really need to get restocked. Yeah, patch of grass blocked your attack. Sheesh. That's 3. 3 out of 7. Now I gotta take down 4 more. Yeah, why didn't you attack? Alolan Marowak. Yeah, don't. That's 4. Need the advantage. Can't risk it. Oh, goody, the Scoblin. Five. We're already now at 55,000, which means if I do one more of this, now let's see. We only need to defeat 2 more trainers. Once those 2 are done, that's that. Wait. Let's head up here. Yeah, this is so repetitive. Let's go. I'm running out of time. Much better. We're almost finished with this. Very good. That's all 7 done. Thanks for the hyperspace berries. That's gonna help us out. Now we're gonna find the boost ball, the bonus ball in time. Probably not. Gotta move. Yeah, I don't have much time either way. Either way, I've gotten a lot done. Sorry if I'm not as very talkative, because when you're battling, you gotta make every move count. Oh, there it is. And that nets us a whole lot of berries. Alright, we're done here. We only need 11,000 more, and then we're finished. Alright, let's get out of here. But who's to say I gotta go through it all again and get 100,000? Seriously. Alright, that takes care of this. Now let's head here, because now we're heading for the sewers. Alright, we're here. And thankfully, it's right nearby. 3 minutes? Hold on, be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, been busy. Anyway, I'm gonna need time, so, yep, let's just use the Enduring Kasib. I didn't want to do that, but let's do it anyway. Alright, we've arrived. We're not gonna need him for this. There's like a whole lot of... Oh my god, 1E. Ah, so much for getting caught. Fine. Psychic it is. Or Moonblast. You know, I could just do this right now if I wanted to. That wasn't gonna cut it. Seriously, it just wasn't. I needed that advantage if it meant doing no damage. Alphas? Surely you don't want to test me. And I can't even see it. Well, you asked for it now. Just don't. Got another Seed of Mastery. 7 of them, actually. Very nice. Gardevoir, use Psychic. Yeah, this game's weird. That's 3. Let's settle things up above. Yeah, I figured the Hoenn Pokemon would get involved. That's 4. Now it brings out a Graplock. All right, you. Ow! No, I hated dealing with this. Yeah, because these alphas are just annoying. And I got a gold. Very, very good. That's another gold bottle cap for me. Let's move on. Seriously, taking down those alphas with those holograms, that's worth it. This is just making things way too easy. Yeah, Phalanx. What did all that do? Nothing. I'll need to sober up. Yeah, these battles just keep on getting tougher and tougher and tougher. Yeah, he's the only trainer left. And once we're done, that's that. I am so close. Yeah, that means we're only missing about 2,000. Now to find out where the bonus ball is. There it is. Right where I started, of course. Yep, we got what we came here for. We're done. All that remains now is to get the remaining 2,000 and then get the results. Seriously, so much work I spend. Sun's getting low. And unfortunately, I don't have that much to work with. Why not? Let's head to area 6. Well, if you know, then you know. Seriously, we're still in level 47. We still gotta fill out the Pokédex. Getting the Mega Evolution. I still need to do this. Fine, it'll do. Oh. You. Let's make him burn. Yeah. That's for getting in my way. Let's use Bubble Beam. Yeah, we just need to complete this and then we're done. Can you, like, not bother me, please? Yeah, the Captain Kid and the Ska Villain is something else. Ow! Delphox! Burn! That's it. We got all 70,000. But I'm not leaving yet. But you do know that, yes. We gotta destroy 2 more of those floating Pokeballs. Gotta go all the way to the side. That did it. All tasks have been completed. Now let's get the bonus ball and we're out. And hopefully find out the results. Come on. Yeah, I gotta grind up on these shards. I'm not in the mood for this. Gotta find it. Not around here. I'll take care of this. Gotta keep going. Come on, use Bubble Beam. Don't worry, he can tank it. Jeez, these guys are persistent. Finding all these regulars and not the golden. Come on, almost there. Okay, that should get me to a high point. No, it's not around here. There is no warp to get up there. Better move. There's got to be a way to get up there fast. Right there. This distortion's about to shut down soon, and I found it. Let's take care of this and we're done. Alright, Kevia, Pasho, Tamato, Yachi. Yep, that's it. We're out. Now to find out about the results. Let's see the results. Great work out there. Thanks to you completing those survey tasks, we made some leaps. Piece of cake. Guess this survey stuff comes second nature to you now, eh? Team MZ doesn't mess around. Would you meet me at Nouveau Cafe? I've got a few things that'd be easier to discuss in person. The main Nouveau Cafe at Centrical Plaza, that is. Don't go blowing up my phone asking where I am for one of the little side trucks. But of course. Let's just go and see what he wants. Alright, I'm here. Let's talk. Glad you could join us. Why don't we order something before we get down to business? A good bite is a sure path to a happier day, don't you think? As long as it's shared with someone you feel comfortable with, of course. What do you want? The usual burn-up roast for you? Drip coffee for me, and one of those great croissants Grisham makes. That's it? What, is the Rush Syndicate pinching pennies now? Disappointing. Ah, Prism Tower. Still the symbol of our city, for better or worse. You can see it from anywhere in Lumiose. That's why it needs to be fixed up as soon as possible. That said, I still appreciate the effort you made to protect it, even if it did end up like that. This city is worth protecting. Sure, but just know I appreciate it. After all, sometimes the things that obviously need doing are the hardest to actually do. Anyway, let's get down to business. To get into the pockets of Hyperspace Lumiose on the other side of the Ruby Distortion and Sapphire Distortion, you'll need some special donut recipes. We put the entire Rush Syndicate through their paces researching and developing new recipes. Easy, Philippe. Calling too much attention to our hard work could come across like you just want a pat on the back. Let's keep it humble. We're all doing our best for everyone in Lumiose here. Pardon me, boss. Didn't mean to be gauche. I was merely inspired by the noble tales you keep relating to us about the many sleepless nights you've spent analyzing all of his hyperspace data. We'll send word to Ansha about the flavor profile your donuts will need. Be warned, you'll also need one particularly rare ingredient. And what would that be? Don't worry, I've got this one. Grish, pal? Think you could spare some of that Hoennian salt you sprinkle on your croissants? How did you know our secret ingredient? I suppose it's true what they say about the Rush Syndicate. You really do go digging up everything you can about people to hold as leverage. Nonsense. We'd never stoop so low. Privacy's paramount these days. We figured out your secret ingredient thanks to Philippe's perceptive palate. Don't underestimate Restaurant Le Wow's favorite taste tester. Very well, I did overhear your talk, and I can share our riches if you're working on the city's behalf. Please use this well, it's terribly valuable. We obtained the bag of Hoennian Salt. Much obliged. I've sent Ansha the flavor profile data. What? Well, with that, I think the rest is up to you. I hereby leave the matter of Kyogre and Groudon in Team MZ's capable hands. Yeah, we need to bring the Hoennian Salt to Ansha, which is what we're gonna do right now. Let's deliver, because we need to do this for both Groudon and Kyogre. And they're necessary in order to unlock the last challenge. Hello. I was reviewing the recipes Mr. Philippe sent me. They'll be quite complex, like the one we used to find the fine Pokémon Darkrai. It's rather intriguing that the key to meeting 2 legendary Pokémon of Hoenn is Hoennian Salt. Quite a tidy solution, is it not? Makes a lot of sense. Indeed, simplicity is often best. So what kind of donuts are we going to make? Well, paying a visit to Groudon calls for a very particular flavor profile. We'll need at least 260 points in sweet, 160 in spicy, 160 in sour, 20 in bitter, and 260 in fresh. That'll make us an Omega old-fashioned donut for visiting Groudon in Hyperspace Lumiose. Mission 13, a Ruby Red Legend. And dropping in a Kyogre will take a donut with its own unique flavor profile. We'll need at least 50 in sweet, 50 in spicy, 210 in sour, 180 in bitter, and 370 in fresh. That should yield an alpha old-fashioned donut with which to visit Kyogre's pocket of hyperspace. A Sapphire Blue Legend. I'll be counting on all of you to help gather the necessary ingredients. Speaking of which, we're going to do that right now. We need to do this for Omega first. The first one for Omega, you need 3 Hypertonga. You also need 3 Payapa. And finally, 2 Roselli. Good. We have what we need. Omega. This is the Omega Old-Fashioned Donut. Allows you to enter Ruby Distortion.
We've done it! This is one of my finest works yet. Behold the Omega Old-Fashioned Donut. Way to go, Chef Ansha.
I doubt anyone could work berries into such artistic donut creations as you.
Now Hoopa can get us into the pocket of hyperspace Lumiose where Groudon's at. Please make good use of it. I'm sure gathering the ingredients was no easy task. Let's hit the Yon Sector lever. I'm pretty sure Karina will be there waiting for us.
Now, we need to take care of the Alpha. Now for the Alpha. The Alpha requires the following. 1 Corbeau, 2 Kasib, 2 Payapa, 1 Chardy, 1 Chilan, and 1 Haban. And next part, we're going to get through the both of them. Alpha. There you go.
We've done it! I've never made a donut quite like this one before. Behold the Alpha Old-Fashioned Donut. Way to go, Chef Ansha.
Truly, we've got the most dedicated donut chef in all of Lumiose.
Now Hoopas can get in the pocket of hyperspace Lumiose where Kyogre's at. I trust you'll use it well. You worked so hard to gather the ingredients after all. Let's head to Wild Zone 5. I bet Karina will be there waiting for us.
We have everything that we require. And boy, oh boy, it's going to be a tough one to crack. I'm not kidding with that. I mean, seriously, look at how much Pokemon I've gotten. I'm going to need a strong grass type for this. Or an electric, whichever works. But if push comes to shove, I'm bringing out the big guns. And I already have one in reserve. Who do I pick for this occasion? Not Xerneas, that's for sure. But regardless, you know I'm going to make sure I get it done. What to choose? No, because I need a second one at least for... I don't even have an Alpha Abomasnow yet? Jesus. Either way, I've gotten so much done, it's just absurd. There's like so many Pokemon. I could have sworn I bought a Tinkaton and I would have gotten that. No. There's the Alpha. May as well make that just in case so I could use that. So much to choose, so little time. You need an electric type for Kyogre. I have Ampharos for that. But Ampharos will most likely get its butt kicked hard. Which is why I need a pure electric type. Either way, I'll figure something out. Anyway, that is it for this part of Pokemon Legends Z to A. I have to bring out either my Meganium or Ampharos. Believe me, it's going to be one hell of a trek, this one is. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you in the next one. Next part, we hunt down Groudon and Kyogre. This is going to be nuts. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.